Happy Thursday. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News. Vail Resorts has rebounded big from the pandemic, earning nearly $348 million this past fiscal year. That's up 172% in 1 year, up 252% in 2 years, better than 2019 and just barely behind 2018. That was the company's richest year ever. Talking to investors yesterday, CEO Kirsten Lynch said results were driven by stability with Advanced Commitment Pass products. Translation: the Epic Pass. Nearly 3 in 4 skiers at North American resorts were using one last ski season. Also trending up for Vail were Australian ski operations, plus lodging and ski school. Trending down is public opinion, with big fights over staff housing in Vail and $10 million worth of delayed chairlifts in Keystone and Park City. Vail also announced it is getting into the mobile ticketing game. Starting this ski season in North America, some resorts will put season and day passes on your smartphone. They scan with Bluetooth instead of RFID. That tech will roll out company-wide next ski season. Summit Rescue Group is recapping the summer rescue season, showing 13 calls at the Quandary Peak area. That is more than usual, but way down from last summer, with 23 rescues in the Quandary area. Even county-wide call load is down from this time last year, after growing 4 years in a row. If you've been thinking summer was rainier than usual, yeah, you're right.
This is the wettest summer we've had since 2014, and in the long-term records, this ranked as 34th wettest summer.
That was local water commissioner Troy Wineland. Even the soil is slightly wetter, which does bode well for winter.
If we have wet soil, then when that snow melts off the mountain in the springtime, that snow doesn't have to recharge that deficit in the groundwater. So it can just run off and go to the streams and the reservoirs and lakes, which is where we'd like to have it.
But Wineland says one wet summer here is not enough to reverse the drought everywhere. In fact, he is now using the term aridification, meaning a permanent drying trend. Since 1980, Colorado has added 2.5 million new residents and lost 1,200 square miles of open space to concrete and pavement. That is 3 times the size of Denver. A new study is showing that most of that loss is on the Front Range, 50 square miles in Douglas County, 33 square miles in Adams. Summit has lost about 3.3 square miles of open space, while Park County has lost the most in the high country, more than 14 square miles. Local fire danger remains moderate today, still with no fire restrictions here in Summit. In sports, the Rockies lost to the Giants last night, 6-3. The Rockies wrap their series with the Giants today at 7:45. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz and Associates, with American Family in Dillon, Summit Girls Rugby beat Denver East at home yesterday, 2-1, outscoring them 80-39. Today, homecoming week rolls on at Summit High, when boys soccer and Lady Tigers volleyball host Glenwood Springs. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.